Alright guys, it's Eminem from Let's Go Fishing. I put up a video on the 25th of January when I was in hospital, and I was showing people when I was in hospital. I was in the QE. I was on a ward. I was in like this day ward, like an outpatient ward, for 2 days before I got to bed. And when I went on to the ward, I had to go on stroke ward. I had a couple of observations done. I had a scan on my brain, like a CAT scan on my brain, to tell me that I didn't have one stroke, I had several strokes. And this part of my head here, on the front lobe of my head, there's a lot of brain cells dead. Luckily enough, touch wood, I haven't got the very bad drop on my face and the eye drop down. I've been lucky in that way, touch wood. But I've found out there's a couple of other things wrong with me, which I've had all my medical notes sent through to me. Sorry if I splur a bit, or I got a bit of a speech impediment because my mouth has dropped a little bit. As I said, I had 7 strokes, minor strokes, but the one that got me knocked me about. I'm not recovered at all, not yet. I can't drive for another month, which is pissing me off, because I can't get out there and do my fishing. Also, if you notice, I'm speaking slowly so I can get my words out. And also, I'm struggling trying to keep my emotions down because I found out that I've got my kidneys. I've got very thingy on my kidneys as well, and my kidneys are not that good, which has pissed me off. I got a chronic disease of the kidneys. That's the word I'm looking for. And today, yesterday, I actually went out for a walk, try and walk properly. So I've been dragging my left foot. And at the moment, as I walk, I do drag my left foot a bit. And this arm has gone more, I can't raise it like that one. I could just better get it there. So I'm still trying to use my hand grip for my muscles in my arm. And do my exercises to move around this here. It kills me, and it takes a lot of mind thought to do it because nothing's working properly at the moment. I do want to get out there fishing. I want to get down the coast and do some fishing, but it's not worth going down there and down Somerset at the moment because everywhere is fucking flooded. You know, I still got my sense of humour. But while I was in hospital, somebody from where I used to work, who have a laugh and joke with, well, we used to have a laugh and joke with because I don't work there anymore. As I said, 2 days after retirement, I ended up in Bastard Hospital. Amazing. You know, it's one of those things that you got to put up with. But there was a couple who come to the house to give me a retirement present. And they've gone and done this for me, which I love. I'm trying to show you, which I love. It says, "Happy Retirement, Colin," with a fish on it. That's embroidered. Oh. That's embroidered. That's been embroidered. That is for me. Been embroidered and putting a hefty thing to put up on my wall, which I'll be happy when I put it up there on the wall. Can't wait to hang it up. And also because they know I'm a camper. Well, I sold my camper van. They said we're going to buy you a new camper van. Which I think is rather cute. That was a retirement present from two customers who I know very well. Because every now and again I slip them with a bit of extra meat because they were nice people. And as I said, if you respected me and spoke to me in a respectful way, I would treat you the same. But also, I bought when me and my wife bought me a special ticket to go and see the thing that I've been dying to see for years and years and years. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Let's put it that way. I'm not one for ballet, if you know what I mean. But I like dance. Because I used to be a dancer myself years ago in my youth. I used to eat all the clubs and discos and that. I used to love my disco dancing. Because I was a champion once of Great Britain. Well, twice actually. And I used to win lots of competitions and I used to win lots of prizes. Like going on holiday, like doing, Breen or whatever. I'd win camp discos. I mean, like a week, 3 weeks caravan, holidays. I would dance to Butlins. I've danced all around Britain, and when I was 12. I used to do dancing. I was classed as a go-go dancer then when I was a young kid when I was 12. And I danced on stage, danced in front of the Lord Mayor of, where was it now? Danced the Lord Mayor of Worcester at this big show they had on in Worcester. They were doing something for the Lord Mayor, and me and a group of girls got up and danced. And of course, I was known as a go-go dancer, not a disco dancer. But I used to love doing my own freestyle before all this body pop and all that crap come out. I used to love just doing my own thing, and now and again they would let me do my own thing. But I'd done a lot of choreography with a lot of other girls, and there was only 3 lads on the dance group, and there was about 18 girls. And they were all good dancers and that. And we used to have a good time when I was younger. And today, I've had a bit of a bad day. Sorry, yesterday I went out for a walk. Sorry, I'll get back to that. Went out for a walk with Sally yesterday. She took me down to the shop in the wheelchair that we've got, luckily enough. And on the way back up the hill, I said, I've got to try and walk. So I've got out of the wheelchair, put the brakes on, got out, held onto the back of the wheelchair and walked about 30 yards and he knackered me out. I actually got my leg moving, which was good. Got back into the house. I felt good because I had a bit of fresh air. Got back into the house, went upstairs. I actually tried to climb the stairs and I couldn't. Luckily enough, we have got a chairlift in this house. And I had to get on the chairlift to go upstairs. But when I come back downstairs, I sat down and I just by doing a little bit of exercise, knackered me out. Really knackered me out. And today I woke up. I felt fine when I got up. But I went into the kitchen to make a drink for me and the father-in-law. And it feels like my whole body weighs about 80 ton on my knees. I can't stand up for long anymore. I can't walk very far anymore. they're sending me out some nicotine patches so I can stop smoking, which I'll be grateful of as soon as possible. I'm under the stroke clinic. Next Saturday, I think, not this Saturday. Next Saturday, on the 16th of Feb, I've got to go and have a heart monitor put on for 7 days. Excuse me, I'm losing it a bit here. Yeah, for 7 days. As you say, I'm struggling to talk and remember certain things. A little bit of my memory's gone. And I wanted to show you this. When I was on about me being a dancer, and what the wife bought me. She bought me a ticket to go and see a thing which I've wanted to see for years. Because me doing my martial arts, I wanted to go and see this thing called Shenyang. And it's all about, as I said, it's like a ballet, but it's not. It's traditional Japanese way of dancing and different styles of dancing in their traditional style, like a ballet, but it was absolutely vibrant. And of course, me being a martial artist, I did say to Sally, I said, watch this. She said, what? Because Sally used to do martial arts with me, because I used to teach my wife karate. And of course, I said, watch the way they dance, because you'll see some martial arts elements in it. And I've never seen anything done so beautiful. So guys, if you ever watch the telly and you ever see this thing called Shenyang, go and see it. It is absolutely fantastic. I've never been so overwhelmed in my life. It's because these people don't do it from China. They are not allowed to do all this type of dance in China. So they moved over to America. So it's an American dance company, but with all the traditional Chinese dancers in it. Some of them are defected from China to go and join the dance group, which is absolutely, as I said, it was astounding. It was like watching a Broadway show. Let's put it up. No singing. It was just music and dance. If you're into that type of stuff, please go and have a look at it. It is absolutely brilliant. Funny enough, I'm talking to you now and I'm feeling dizzy because I've got to think of what I'm saying. I'm constantly tired, and I've just about had enough, to be honest. Yeah, I've had enough of being like this. I can't wait to get out there to go fishing. Now, I always talk about people's mental health and well-being, going fishing. At the moment, I'm struggling. I really am struggling with my mental health and well-being because I can't get out there. I can't drive my car to go fishing. You know what I mean? It's one of those. And I feel like I've been robbed of my retirement, having this stroke. And I can't drive my car until after I've had this heart thingy checked, until they've done some more checks on me. And I'm struggling. Bloody am. It was me, I thought I was a fit man and all that stuff going. I'm happy as you like. You've seen if you watch my videos, you see what I like. I prat around and that. I ain't got the energy anymore. I'm not asking you to feel sorry for me. I'm just telling you, Anybody out there who's had a stroke, or you know somebody who's had a stroke, now this is what I'm going to say now, this is what I'm on about. If you know people who've had a stroke and they're struggling, go around and see them, see how they are. We need this support of our friends, and my wife has been a fucking angel, and my daughters have been angels. My son-in-law has been dog's bollocks with me as well. They're trying to keep me upbeat. My son-in-law takes the piss out of me because I'm talking. So he said, I'm glad you talk slower now. I said, why is that? He said, because I can actually fucking understand you. Anyway, when I went to that thingy, to that Shen Yong, I bought this medallion here. It's solid silver. And I gotta admit, I had a bit of spending money, so I thought I'd buy it. So I bought this lovely thing here. And my wife bought me silver chain. It's all silver. Bought me silver chain for me to hang it on. I'm not going to take this off at all, because it's like a Buddhism thing to me. Because I follow, in my type of martial arts, what I do, it's to do with, it's Jiu-Jitsu, but it's the Buddhist way of doing martial arts. It's Buddhism. I'm not going to preach about religion. I'm not into that bollocks of religion. It's just that the way of life, the Buddhism people are very, very calm people until threatened through martial arts. Until threatened, they will hold their own. They will take as much as they can before they explode, if you know what I mean. So, I've had to give up my martial arts for a while. I can't teach. That's another thing that's bugging me. I've got a load of kids who are asking for me. Last Tuesday, I had to ask my wife to get in touch with everybody and say, look, I can't be teaching tonight. I've gone and told one of my other instructors who teach with me what's happened, that I've had strokes. And as you can see, as I'm talking now, I'm getting tired and my mouth's going down slightly on this side. That's what happens when you have a stroke. As long as my jaw don't drop, I'm all right. My top lip, I'm not bothered about. Got a bit of a list through it. As you can see, I'm getting, because I'm working my mouth and talking, you can see what's happening. So anyway, guys, this is an update of that one I showed you where I was in hospital. And what I'm like now, because everything was hunky-dory in the hospital. I had to have another a CAT scan on my brain again on last, Saturday today, yeah. It's Saturday the 31st of January, I'm making this. So of course, I forgot what I was on about now. Anyway, this is a review of what's happened to me. I've lost a few faculties at the moment. I'm going to try and work hard to get them back. I've got to go through the healing process, which is it's not going fast enough for me. And as I said, my wife has been golden. She's firstly waiting on me hand and foot. And I'm trying to sort the birthday out, which is another thing, because it's the 40th this year. But I would like to buy her something for a birthday, something special. And I can't go out there and buy nothing yet, because of the way I am. Anyway, guys, I'm not asking you to feel sorry for me. Just thought I'd get on and say hi, I'm still here. As soon as I'm fit enough and that, I will put some more posts on of fishing. I can't show you any stuff at the moment because all my stuff's in this shed and it will kill me to bring it. I can't even lift anything. As I said, I can't stand for too long on my legs because from my knees it feels like somebody's gone on. You know, when the backs of your legs behind your knees feel like they've been whacked with a baseball bat and they're aching. When I stand up, that's what it's like. I can only stand for about 20, 30, 40 seconds. Then I have to go, I'll go dizzy, I'll go lightheaded. It's like I've got vertigo. That's what it feels like. I've got vertigo and my head starts spinning. So I have to sit down. And at the moment, as I said, I'm struggling today. And I just hope that if you've got a friend out there who's got what I've got, shouldn't be smoking, but needs must. Because I'm not a drinker. That's the only bad habit I've got is smoking. And you know, I'm just having tests after, I feel like a fucking guinea pig at the moment, having tests after test after test after test. But that's the way it is, guys. Let's hope in the next couple of months or the next month, I'm a bit more lively, I'm a bit more fitter. I can show you some of my martial art. That's what I was going to do this year. I was going to show you me teaching, and I was going to show you one of my katas I've turned into a Tai Chi style. And as I said, I was going to start travelling down the coast. Now, I did say on my last video, before Christmas, I was going to start, the new year, I was going to start going down, start travelling down the coast further afield. I was going to go down to my usual place, Blue Anchor Bay down Somerset. And then I said I was going to try over Anglesey. And then I was going to try and see the bloke who does the one in Liverpool. I wanted to go up to Liverpool and go and fish at Liverpool Harbour. The Humber, I think it's the Humber. Or whatever. Is it the Humber or the Mersey? I don't know. It's one of them. As I said, I can't get anything straight at the moment. So I'm going to say goodbye to you lads, because I'm sorry it's going to go a bit funny, a bit dizzy. And hopefully see you when I'm a bit better. On the riverbank, well, not on the riverbank, by the time all the water recedes, the fishing season will be over. If we have any more rain, the way it's going at the moment. And I did watch a thing again on YouTube about the flooding and the way rivers are. And to me, again, I will keep saying this. We've got all this rain now. We've got the rivers flooded now. We've got mud coming off the land, going into the rivers, and it's flowing down the rivers, and it's backing up against the weirs. And when it backs up against the weirs, the mud don't just go over the weir, it starts backing up and shallows the weirs. So that's why you get a lot of flooding. If you took off that mud out, you wouldn't get all this flooding the way it is now. The rivers might, I'm not saying they would, I would say they might recover from all this flooding. by all the salt being what. I mean, look at the way the water is running through now. You take them weirs away, yeah. Imagine all that salt being shoved down. You know what I mean, guys? And the river would drop quicker. You'd be surprised how much it would drop. Anyway, guys, this is Eminem signing out. Hopefully next time I can give you some better news on what I'm doing and my health. I had a chest X-ray yesterday. I'm scared. I'm scared because of one reason, just in case they find something else wrong with me. I mean, at the moment, I'm brain dead up here. And I've got diseased kidneys. And all I need now is the big fucking C, don't I? I don't want to be eating that. But you never know. Catch you later, guys. This is Eminem signing out. Bye.